Detroit Den 313. We're back. Stephen Will talking that Detroit Lions football. You know what to do. Before we get going, bang that subscribe button and do not forget the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new content. Steve, put it on them.
Couple new faces coming to the Detroit Lions. Couple new faces, but some familiar faces. We got Kyle Pico from the Tennessee Titans. I don't know, William. I don't know how I feel about that personally. And then we got CJ Moore returning, special teamer, fresh off that suspension from the gambling probe that him and JMO were involved with. I'm a little bit more excited about that one. But how do you feel about these two guys?
I'm only gonna speak to CJ, man, because
That's good because I don't like Pico in my salsa and I don't like it on my football team. So
I'm not. I don't know, man. I got to do some more digging on Pico, man. But
good luck. Let me know what you find because there ain't much there to see.
Oh, hey, I trust Brad, man. He wants to brought him in for a reason. But when it comes to CJ, I seen a lot of people commenting about it on Twitter. I seen some other people in the same space as us, as far as podcasters talking about it, saying that they were shocked and they kind of upset about it. Uh, I don't feel bad at all, man. In life, a lot of times you make mistakes, and it's not like this guy was.
Can I ask you something real quick though?
Yeah.
Are they upset that he's back, or they're upset that like he was like what are they upset about? I don't have any context. I haven't really watched anything.
So, I'm just talking about Twitter, and I'm just talking about a couple other platforms as far as I didn't even necessarily watch their shows. I was watching some little shorts of it that were on Twitter. So,
okay.
But just a few people were commenting about like why was Brad bringing a guy that was obviously problematic, was gambling, and then had to get suspended. You know, they released him for a reason why they're bringing him back.
I guess we should have kicked Jameson Williams to the curb as well too, because
that's where I was going next. Right. That's where I was going
confused.
next. So it's just, you know, people make mistakes, man, and I think that the Detroit Lions are an organization that pretty much, as far as I've seen, they're fair and they treat people pretty much the same across the board, man. So bottom line is I think they cut CJ Moore because they were going in a different direction at the time, man. With what was going on, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. You know, he was gone all season. Now, I'm not saying that they would have cut JMO, even though JMO didn't get cut all season because his offense wasn't the same, and his offense is it legal now, or is it like because they reinstated him early? I can't. I don't is it know. No longer offense? I can't remember. I have to go
can't
back.
Bet on games, but I don't remember like the details of why JMO got 6 and CJ Moore got 12.
Because JMO wasn't betting on the NFL games. Those guys that got suspended for the whole year were betting on NFL games, I believe. I'd have to go back, and that's not something that I was highlighting for this episode, but I believe that's what it was, because J-Mo, I thought, was betting on Alabama. He wasn't betting on the NFL.
In college basketball, I believe.
Yeah, I thought it was Alabama in college basketball. So, and it was March Madness time, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom line. But the guys, he did his crime. He did his time, as they say. And why not give him an opportunity to come back and play for the Detroit Lions? He's a Detroit Lion guy. He was a awesome special teamer. And I don't know, man, young guy, made a mistake. Let's go. Let's get him out there. Let's see what he can do. I'm excited to have him back in the special teams unit, faking punts and running first downs in integral moments, man. How do you feel about it?
William, Mama Perkins taught me something as a young man, and it's you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. If the worst thing CJ Moore did was make a bet on an NFL game and people are saying he doesn't deserve a second chance, I don't know. Let's take a look in the mirror and try to evaluate your own life. Have you made mistakes? Have you wanted a second chance? Like he bet on a football game.
Time out.
Like, what are we talking about?
Is Steve Perkins saying that he's made mistakes in his life?
No, not me. I'm speaking like from my throne above, like looking down on all the peasants. I thought
we were
like
having a moment.
No, absolutely not. I would never admit that live on TV or on YouTube, whatever you want to call this. But no, people make mistakes. We're gonna say that a guy doesn't deserve a second chance because he got on his phone, put $200 on a football game. Like if that's the worst thing you do. I don't know what people's religion are, but I think when you come upon the Lord on your judgment day, I think he's going to be okay with that mistake. I don't know. I can't speak for the big guy upstairs personally, but second chances happen. Like we've made mistakes. I think the writing is on the wall for what CJ Moore is going to be. I don't think we're going to see him in the secondary unless we're really, really in a pinch. I think we're going to see him as primarily a special teamer. And I'm excited. I don't get excited for special teams, but just picturing CJ Moore, Sione Vaki, Khalif Raymond, maybe some little wrinkles with this new kickoff game. I'm excited to see what can happen because we've seen Brad Holmes be very, or Dan Campbell be very aggressive on fourth down. The more options and the more weapons you give him on this punt formation and whatnot, you just really got to be going against a team that they really got to have all their ducks in a row because you never know what Dan's going to do.
Steve, I'm gonna pick on you.
Oh boy,
I'm gonna pick on you, man, because um, you just said you are excited to see Sione Vaki.
Yeah.
Right? You're excited to see Khalif Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're excited to see CJ Moore.
Yep.
The absolute disrespect right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Germ,
forgetting Germ.
the absolute disrespect for Germ.
Another
You're not
weapon
even
for
mention
Jack
this
Fox.
man's name. You're not even gonna mention this man's name. Germ, listen, man. I apologize on behalf of Detroit. Then the captain of the special teams, the leader of
Jack
the special
Fox.
teams, man. Stop it. But it even goes deeper than that for me because I think about Malcolm Rodriguez as being another one. We have so many versatile pieces that, like we said, Malcolm Rodriguez has played offense. He's played safety. He's played linebacker. He's a guy that can do some gadget stuff. Sione Vaki can do everything on a football field besides being an offensive or defensive lineman. And I don't know, maybe, who knows? So CJ Moore, like I said, like we just talked about, he had a fake punt. He can offer us all types of things out there, man. I just think this special teams unit is becoming special. You know what I mean? You see what I did? Did you see it?
Special teams and special, yes, use the same word twice.
Yeah. Not special like Steve, like real special. But anyways, yeah, man.
I do have my helmet right there behind me.
But no, man, I'm excited too, man. I think this they're putting together something that could really be awesome, man, because they take this special teams unit seriously. And I think again, 1/3 of what we're going out there to do on Sundays, man. And I think our special teams unit is going to be better than a lot, if not most.
Hot take: Jack Fox is throwing for 300 yards this year.
Whoa, take it easy.
Hot take. Kid. He might make a Pro Bowl. Might make a Pro Bowl, not just as a punter, but as just an all-around athlete. We got to get Jack Fox some more weapons, and that's exactly what Brad did this offseason.
What is happening?
Brad Holmes said, "I got to go."
Will you stop before people believe that you're serious?
I got to get my punter some weapens this year. So he drafts Sione Vaki, brings back CJ Moore. Like Jack Fox is going to have just an arsenal at his disposal.
I don't know why you like to tee up these comments of
greatest special teams on turf. Get ready for it. Get the t-shirts made.
Can I toss a real question at you?
Yes, and for real quick, that's 1,000% sarcasm for those of you who don't know how to speak it.
Yeah, I already know the comments are going to be fierce. People probably already shot it off after they paused it and just get to. But did you know that CJ Moore has a twin brother?
I feel like I have heard that, but I couldn't tell you anything about his brother. Does he play in the NFL or something?
He played for so he's played with the Houston Texans and he's played with the Tennessee Titans. He got, I believe it was a hamstring injury. He ended up getting waived last year. I don't know if he's still fighting. I would imagine he's still fighting, trying to get back in the league, man. But that was just something that I saw that I didn't even recognize, man. They got an opportunity to play together, or to play against each other one Thanksgiving when his brother was in Houston, man. So I thought it was just pretty cool, the story, man. Just digging into what CJ and his brother had going on. They came out of Ole Miss, and I'm just excited, man, to have him back. And who knows, man, maybe we'll get a 2-for-1. Maybe we'll get 2 special teamers if his brother can stay healthy. You know what I mean? This special teams unit is about to be fire.
Yeah. Just real quick, can we just talk about Kyle Pico real quick? Just, are you excited at all about this? You could be honest.
I don't know much about him, so I don't want to speak to it.
It's just Lions news. You know, the Lions signed him. The only thing that interests me is the fact that we have the Tennessee Lions old D-line coach, Terrell Williams. But I'll just say it, you know, he got signed today, 1-year deal, nothing crazy. And I'll just go out on a limb and say I don't think he makes a 53-man roster. Not really a hot take. It's just something we got to really talk about, I guess, for just a second.
Yeah, for me, man, honestly, like I said, I don't know much about him, and I'm not gonna come on here and pretend like I do. I'll do some digging on him and see how I feel about him. But other than that, man, I don't have much on him yet.
Guys, just a quick little episode, talk about some new faces coming back. CJ Moore returning. Kyle Pico reuniting with Kyle Williams. So some familiar faces with the coaching staff. Some guys that we're familiar with as Detroit Lions fans. So leave some comments down below. Let us know how you feel about these two new additions. Hit that like button. If you're new, stick around, subscribe. We'll be back later with another show.
Peace.